guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Katie Satilli if you're new here, and today I'm going to be doing a video all about meal prep or batch cooking. So today's video is a collab with my sweet friend Kim over at Free to Family. Go check out her batch cooking like a boss video down in the description box. She's amazing, she's so inspirational, she has the best voice ever, and I absolutely love having gotten to know her here on social media. She's one of my favorite people who I've met. Let's get into the meal prep and the batch cooking over here. So first I'm gonna start with chili. I'm making some chili for the week, and so I'm gonna start putting everything in this pot right over here. So I just put in 1 pound of ground turkey and I'm going to chop that up. So now that is done with the ground turkey, I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up all of the vegetables that I put in my chili. And first I'm gonna start with an onion, and my son, you'll see, is about to help me with this vegetable chopper. I got it off of Amazon and I really do love it. It's amazing for saving time for chopping vegetables, and then they're all the exact same size. I'll make sure and have it linked in the description box below for you. So now that we have all of the onions chopped, we're gonna be putting them in our bowl with the ground beef. Okay, now that we got all of our bell peppers chopped, we're gonna add those to the chili too. Now that I've added the red bell pepper and green bell pepper into the chili, I'm gonna go ahead and put some diced tomatoes that are from the can. I put 2 cans of those in, and now I'm just gonna mix it up really thoroughly, and then I'll be adding some chili powder here in just a minute. Now that the chili is all prepped and now it's just going to be simmering on the stove for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and chop up some salads and get them prepped for the week. This is one of my favorite salads to prep, and it's super easy and simple, and it doesn't get soggy because there's no lettuce in it, and I just love it so much. I usually add some Greek salad dressing to it, and it is definitely one of my favorites. So this is one of my favorite salads to pre-make, and it's just cucumber, red bell pepper, and then the red onions, and then I add feta cheese into it like whenever I actually eat it. So I just have these old like Tupperware containers, nothing fancy, and I'll just pop them in the refrigerator. So since I finished my salad prep and the chili prep, I'm gonna go in and cut up this watermelon. You'll see here in a minute that my husband's gonna actually end up cutting it up. He wanted to try a new method of cutting the watermelon because I'm not really the best at it, but I can do it. And so anyways, you'll see his new method of cutting the watermelon. And we just love to have cut up fruit or washed fruit in the refrigerator for the week. That way I can just give it to my kids, or I can snack on it myself instead of snacking on something that's not healthy.
I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's how you know you're gonna get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to keep your name. People go and say when you walk by, girl, you should wear a name tag.
So we just prepped all of our watermelon, which, let's be honest, it was Sean. So now we have these two huge things full of watermelon for whenever we want to snack on watermelon. So now that I have finished meal prepping from day one, I have an actual other day where I was meal prepping for some other stuff. So I'm putting them together into one day. I have 3 young kids, and so sometimes meal prepping gets cut short, or I can't do everything all in one day. So it was 2 days of meal prepping, and I wanted to put it all in the same video. So I'll have more recipes for you guys. Everything will be linked, and let's just get on into it. We're meal prepping a bunch of different recipes that we found on Pinterest or in this keto book that we have. So I'm gonna take you along for all the stuff we're cooking today. So we're starting off with egg white bites. We wanted to make them like Starbucks has them. So we made bacon, we cut it up like this. And we're about to make some more. So we cut up bacon. We have, how many eggs is that?
23.
We have 23 eggs. We added, okay, so then we grilled a bunch of veggies. Let me see if I can. So we grilled a bunch of veggies, mushrooms, green peppers, and red peppers. And then we put some cheese in the bottom of these, just cheddar cheese. And then we're gonna fill them up with the eggs and put them in the oven for like 30 minutes, I think. And we'll see how they turn out. Okay, so now I'm gonna be making some peanut butter balls, and they're just like no bake peanut butter balls. I'll make sure and put the recipe in the description box. So I'm gonna I'll show you how I'm gonna be making them. So I'm gonna be making it with this peanut butter, some coconut flour, and agave sweetener. So I got my measuring cup out. So I'm gonna be measuring some of that and mixing it in here. While I'm trying to mix this other thing of peanut butter, because we don't have enough in that other thing of peanut butter, Sean's gonna be, say hey.
Hey.
Sean is gonna be putting the eggs into the little egg, well, they're not really egg white bites, but our pretend egg white bites. This is some steak we're gonna be cooking on our cast iron skillet here in just a bit. So I just wanted to prop you up so you could watch the process. Now that we're done making the egg bites and getting them all prepped to go in the oven, I'm going to be prepping the peanut butter balls and putting the rest of the peanut butter along with the agave and coconut flour, and then I'll just be mixing that up, and then I'll be forming some balls and putting them on a sheet, which you'll see here in just a second. The egg whites, or the egg bites, are ready to be put in.
What did they say, 30 minutes?
Yeah. The directions for this recipe do say to use parchment paper, but since we didn't have parchment paper, I just grabbed some foil and sprayed it down with some nonstick spray and figured that that would work good enough, and it did. So here are the peanut butter balls. Oh my gosh, you guys. Even if you're not on keto, you need to make these. These are so good. I was like licking the dough off my fingers and I was like, this tastes like so good. I mean, it's like a cookie. It's delicious. So we're gonna pop these in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and then I'm gonna try a full one and I'm so excited.
Oh, you put them in the fridge?
So we've got it shoved in the fridge. There's like no space in here, but we're gonna make it work. So the egg bites are done. There's the timer.
Looks like they're good.
Yeah.
Toothpick it?
Does that work for eggs?
I don't know.
Probably. Looks cooked in there.
Yeah. Looks cooked.
Yeah. All right, we did it. Next up, steaks. What did you put on here already? Kosher salt.
Kosher salt, coarse kosher salt, and pepper.
And then we're gonna heat this up. This is how we make our steak. On the cast iron skillet, and then we put it in the oven, right babe? So now we're just putting them in Tupperware. Ooh.
Came out of the other pan better.
The top ones are sticking a little bit more. Looks good.
So we need something else to put these ones in.
So we've got our cast iron skillet heating up, getting really hot. Look how delicious these steaks look. Butter, garlic, salt and pepper. It's delicious. It smells so good. Are you sad? Oh, okay. We want to watch. So you get like a good char?
Good sear.
Sear?
Yeah.
And then you put them in the oven or what?
Yeah, 2 minutes on each side, and then you put them in the oven at 415 degrees
So we've got the steaks coming out. They look heavenly. So good. Oh my gosh. It's like Sean's masterpiece. Right, babe?
I love steak.
Many of videos trying to figure out this recipe.
So we'll eat this one.
So thank you guys so much for watching another video with me. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And don't forget to go check out Kim's video and Frida Family, and I'll have everything linked in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.